Hi, my name is Khangelani Dlamini, master student in the Environmental Science Department at Rhodes University, and my work is focused on recycling. I'm mostly focused on being able to understand and quantify the economic contribution of recycling in Makanda, as well as understand the perceived barriers of recycling in Makanda. Now, recycling is a widely celebrated sustainable waste management tool that has been proven to reduce the amount of waste that goes into our landfills and also reduce the amount of waste that is disposed of illegally, which is very important in reducing our pollution levels as well as conserving our ecosystems. But over the years, you are seeing that recycling has a very huge economic value also. We are seeing more and more people being employed in the recycling sector, whether formally or informally. We are seeing more industries moving away from using virgin raw materials and using recycled materials. And this has been proven to reduce production costs, which allows for bigger profits, which allows for more economic growth and more economic stability. Now, as global citizens, I think you can all agree that we need more opportunities, economic opportunities that can be able to address the various problems that our different countries are experiencing right now. I mean, in South Africa right now, we are facing high levels of unemployment, high levels of poverty and inequality. We definitely need opportunities like recycling that can be able to address economic, environmental, as well as social problems. Now, if you look at our stats, you will notice that we recycle way less compared to countries in the global north. I mean, the CSR report shows that we only recycle 10% of our municipal waste, which means two things. It means that we have not been able to prioritize recycling activities. We've also not been able to unlock the recycling economic power, right? And the only way we can be able to increase our uptake levels, number one, we need to conduct more empirical studies that really get to showcase the economic contribution of recycling in our local economy, because that's the only way we can be able to influence our policy makers and decision makers and governing structures about the economic power of recycling, which can help us in being able to help recycling being prioritized. You can also get to understand more about the barriers. Why are we not recycling the way we should be? Now, literature lists various barriers. Some of them are situational barriers, which is infrastructural barriers. Some of them are knowledge barriers, the lack of understanding of recycling. Some of them are attitudinal barriers, which really just relates to our negative perceptions and negative attitudes towards recycling. But understanding these barriers can help us be able to come up with solutions, because before we come up with solutions, we first need to understand what's the problem. Without understanding these barriers, we'll not be able to understand exactly what needs to be done in order to increase our recycling uptakes. The main point of the study is so that we can be able to get to a point where recycling uptakes are increased, so that we can be able not just to conserve our ecosystem and protect our environment, but also address the economic problems that our country right now is facing, that recycling has the potential to be able to solve.